Welcome back to Door Kickers 2. Today we're going to be doing the Why We Fight mission. This tutorial is going to show you how to do your first hostage rescue mission. Now what's different about this mission is there are a lot of guys on here, and in addition to that there's a suicide bomber. So you're going to need a couple things in doing this mission. What you're going to need is what I've done is I've got the M9 pistol here. You want to, whoops, not this guy. Go customize, let's pick him. So for this guy I got the 1911, and the 1911 is a really good pistol because if you look at it, it has good maneuverability and stopping power. You're going to need that in close quarters fights. Okay, so I've set it up where Tonto is from this side and Carmack is this side. So notice Tonto is a rank higher, and same with Bailey, they're a rank higher. Now what you got to be careful about, this flimsy door here, is the bad guys can easily come out after you. So you want to be real careful with this. There's going to be a lot of guys in these rooms, just guarantee yourself. So in doing this you have to be careful. So what I like to do is I like to put this guy, well, leave him here. Let's start it. Okay, let's get this guy here. So you can't see through here, he can see through here. Let's move him like there and set him up like this. This way he's gonna be able to take the shot there. This guy here is gonna get to this point where he can pop the door and small explosive charge. Let him go ahead and pick the lock. He's gonna pick the lock. Actually what's gonna happen, let's cancel that, is once we start the action here, these guys are all gonna rush us. So we're gonna get ready to take them on head to head right there. So let's go ahead and set him back like that, and both of these guys are going to create fire and be able to shoot this guy. What you could do is you could set them back even further here, and this will create a little more room, but this should be enough where they get the first shot. Next we're going to get Carmack right here to move up and to pop the door. He's going to open the door. Once he opens the door, this is going to create open up the firing angles. But while he does this, after he does this part, he's going to go ahead and toss the flashbang out here. This way we're going to get good shots. While that is happening, we're going to get Tonto to come down here. He's going to get him to remove that, use a left shift, and the focus point is going to be right about there. Now he's going to move like this. So see his field of vision's about right there. So he's going to be able to cover this part here. If there's a guy here, he won't get shot, and this guy will go ahead and stun him. And we're going to see how this first move goes. After this move executes, then we're going to plan out the second part. Now once again, you could make this one continuous path, but it's more fun to do it this way and react to the changes. There we go. Oh, we got some action, and there comes that. And look at who came in over there. Wow. So we got here, no injuries yet. Okay, so they blew him away, and then this guy is here. So look at his shot angle. His field of view. This guy turned around, which didn't need that, and he blew this up right here. So now that the flashbang went off and this guy's covering this angle, let's send Carmack around like this. Now what does he have? See, it doesn't show what his primary is. Okay, it's just going to go around like this here. Let's delete this move. Let's send him, he can cover this angle. There's not going to be anybody here. Let's send him down like this. Wait, remove that. You want to remove that. You just want to send him, use a left shift and focus on this point. He's going to go down there, nothing there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to, after this flashbang is here, we're going to try to focus him on this area right here. And if there's nobody here, then he's going to come over to there like so. I'm going to set him up at this angle to cover, kind of like this angle right here. You should be able to nail these guys. This guy will give covering fire and he'll come in and cover this area. In case this opens up, he'll be able to shoot them. These guys should be able to take him down. Okay, good. So there you go. There was one guy right there. Look at that guy right there, and he was shot by Tonto. Tonto nailed him, looks like. These two guys concentrated their fire that blew this guy away right here. We're gonna hold off here, and just in case more guys come, this is where the action is right now. So let's watch to see what happens here. Good, 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 good shooting, good shooting. Here we go. Wow, look at this going on right here. He's got 24 rounds left. So now that he's covering this door, let's go ahead and move this guy into this area like that. You can cover the door here, and you can cover this area right here. Come on, keep shooting. And what do we got? Some more guys over here. I got him. Okay, see, that's nice. And there we go. Let's go ahead and clear this movement. Now we want to make sure we cover this area. Now we're getting to a point where he's only got 14 rounds left. There could be a guy coming here. There could be a guy coming here. I say hold the position right here. These two guys have killed all this stuff here, which is really successful. So now what you want to do is you got to be careful, because if this guy goes for a reload, he's going to be exposed right here, and that's very, very dangerous. So I keep him right there. Let's go ahead, and now we're going to break open this thing. But no, we're not going to break this open yet. We're going to move these guys into position so they can cover this lane before doing that. There's probably a hostage in there. So next thing we're going to do is I want to switch this guy into his position so that he can, holding left shift down, he's going to cover this angle here, this spot. I'm going to move him in position and then let this other guy reload. So there, like just like that. Okay, when he gets there, then I'm going to reload this guy over here. But until then, he's just going to stay put. These guys over here have cleared this area right here, so we're going to get Bailey, who's a better shot. This guy's going to cover the angle. I'm going to have him sweep over there. So Bailey is going to do a sweep, and let's do it like this first. Let's hold the left shift, and this is the focal point, and Bailey's going to come in and go like that, and then after that he's going to go ahead and I'm going to move him up a little bit, and then there. And then next thing he's going to do is, actually we can remove this here. Just go like this. Here we go. We're going to move him there and come to there. And now that he's here, we're going to set him up to, actually he needs to go a little higher. We're going to set him up to cover that. See that angle? He'll cover that angle right there. And this is using the strafe direction, meaning left control. Once he is there, this guy here is going to be our door guy, so I'll have him go up and get all the way to there, and we might as well have him check the area just to make sure nothing's there, and then when they secure that area, we'll move this team out. Okay, so now that this team moved out, this guy's got 16 shots and this guy's got 14 shots. We can go ahead and execute a reload. You got to be careful about reloading. Seems like they know when you do a reload, and that changes everything. So we got a little peace and quiet, and the reload is successful. Whenever you get a chance, do the reload, in my opinion. So now what we're going to do is let's move this guy a little bit up to here, and he will go for a reload. So it's his turn to reload, and while they reload, this guy's covering this angle, this guy's covering this. Is exactly what we want. Now the other key area, you've seen this is a key area here and this is a key area here. You want to get this key area. This is, you want to clear this lane right here. We have somebody set back here that can take the shot all the way in there. Let's go ahead and switch him off. Left shift, hold the right mouse button down. We want to cover to about like there. Next thing is this guy here. We hope nobody comes out here. He's going to go down until he gets there. He's going to pop the door, and as he pops the door, let me take this off here. As he pops the door, it'll open up a angle for this guy while this guy's reloading. There you go. Look at that. And shot him. Very nice. And that's how you do it. You've got this whole area covered. Now you're covered. It doesn't look like there's going to be anybody in there, but there's always a chance that there's some guy in the bathroom, and you don't want the bathroom guy jumping out at you. Okay, so now that we've got this, we got Tonto as our gunner down here. We're going to have Carmack come up here, and Carmack is going to come up to here. We're going to have them bust the window open. As he busts the window open, he'll be able to get a shot right through here if somebody comes, but they won't because they're going to get shot here. So we got the angles covered pretty good, and this guy's going to cover this angle. So let's see how this plays out. And there's our hostage. Okay, so hostage 1 is clear. Now, if you do release this hostage now, he'll come running all the way around here, which is bad news. So now that you've got him cleared, you're all good. Next thing you can do is you can either circle around here and carefully cover this area, which is a good way to do things. There could be a guy right here that could get you. You want to be really, really careful. Other way we can do it is we can work this area here. He's got the coverage over here, which is really nice. Anything that comes in here, he's going to nail it. And we don't know if there's anything here, but we don't worry about it because this shot here will cover the whole thing. So from here, we can send this guy around to the outside here. So let's go ahead and send him around. And you're going to send him around like that. Okay, let's see what we see over there. Send him around. There we go. He's right there. And now we got action. Now we can go ahead and cancel this movement. And let's have him shoot him right there. So he shoots him. That's a nice thing about that. He would have got him anyway. So now that we've got this guy secured and this area covered, we're going to do two things. And one is to pop the door here so that we can get in through this way. So let's get Carmack down here. And he's going to pop the door. I don't know if we can make this shot, but we're going to go ahead and open the door. You can also use a spy cam if necessary. This guy here, we're going to move him up a little bit more so he can still cover in through this door and he can cover down here. Okay, see how this is going? And so far so good. Okay, we're clear. This guy here, we're going to move him up, but I want to use left shift and focus on right about there. And as we move him up, we're going to move him in position right there. Okay, so now that we've got this, these are good angles that we're covering. If anybody comes down here, this guy here will shoot them, and Carmack, actually we should get Tonto to breach the area. Tonto should be the point man because he's got the pistol, and pistol is very good. But at this rate, let's see what happens. Let's go like this. The area is covered, and we're good. Now we're going to go ahead and switch things up a little. You got to be careful here of getting flanked. This guy has cleared the area, so if we go there, it's pretty clear. Let's secure this area so that we know we're not going to get flanked by anybody. And then we're going to send this guy over here to cover this angle, and we're going to send Tonto in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this guy here, and he will cover something like about that would be good. We'll just cover that, and we're going to get Tonto and switch him to his secondary weapon. And after he switches secondary weapon, he should be lightning fast. Okay, and we're going to move him up there. This guy once again is still covering the area here. We can now move him a little closer so that he can make a better shot if necessary. And there we go. Whoops. See what happened here? This is actually not good. We're going to switch him, and like that. Now we're covered right here. This is a locked door, so you don't really have to worry about too many people coming up, but what you're worried about is this area right here. This guy here, we'll go ahead and cover in here. We're going to get him to move in. This is a little risky. There could be a guy right here, so let's go ahead and set him up to strafe in there like this. Okay, and this guy, we will move him over to there, and after he moves over there, we're going to go ahead and left shift and focus here. This guy's going to cover this area. We're going to set him up to left control. He's going to cover this angle right here in case somebody comes around the corner. Tonto has reached his destination. Let's watch what happens. We're good. So there we go. He's over there and he's covering. Anybody comes out of here, he'll cover that at the same time. Okay. So now we can actually just get rid of that. Now we've got this covered here. This is where it gets a little dangerous. We got to check this room out. At the same time, we got to check right over there. There could be a guy coming in there. So let's go ahead and move this guy. I want to check. I'm not worried about this little bathroom that much. I'm worried about over here, about like there. And then now hold the left shift, focus in here. You got to be careful that there isn't a guy here, which is good because this guy's covering. So now you're free to move here. Oops, I messed up. So let's go ahead and get him to about there. This angle's clear. Hold left shift, move to there, and then we're gonna check this area out. Okay, after that area is cleared and he kills that guy, we're gonna move this next person. Now here's Tonto here. Tonto is using the 1911 pistol. This thing is lightning fast. Let's go ahead and pop the door open. Okay, once the door pops open, I want to move Tonto to about there. Okay, holding the left shift, the focal area is going to be something like about there. Okay, here we go. Oh, whoa. Oh boy, look at this. That was crazy. Look at that. And he got injured, of course. But look at that with his 6 shots. Look at how fast he is. That's why you have him there. This guy here nailed him. So we got these guys. So what do you know? 2 guys were right there. And that's not good at all. Now we have these lanes clear. Let's set this guy up to go ahead and cover Tonto. So you want to have each one covering the other. So it's safe to say this is a cleared area. Let's move left shift. Focus on this area. And let's move him to there. This guy cleared this area out. So now we want to go back here and pop the door. And after we pop the door, we're going to go, whoops, we're going to go, okay, we're just going to do that. We're going to pop the door. This guy here, we're going to try to get him to cover this angle here. And like that. And he's going to cover in there. Okay, Tonto here, you got to be careful. He's got to go for a reload. He doesn't really have that much of a choice. And he reloaded. That went well. Watch this guy over here. This guy now is going to check this room out. And we're going to get him to do that. He's got enough room. Room is clear. So now we can get him to join everybody else over there. This guy has got this area covered, and you can work it from this end right here. So what we're going to do now is let's get this door right here and move him over to there. And we got to pick the lock. This guy here, we'll get him over to reinforce the other guys. Okay, so he's going to go all the way around here while that guy is working on it. And once the other guy pops the door, once again, you know how we do it. We back each other up and do it like this here. Left shift, aim in there, you cover that. Tonto's got the pistol ready. 7 in the clip, 1 in the chamber. This guy is covering across here. He's got 31. He's ready to rock and roll. Once again, it's good to get these guys in position. I would be careful about the window here. There could be guys in here. So let's see. Tonto's holding the area. Let's get the guy with the rifle in the back here and get him to face this way. Cover an angle, something like that. And then we're going to get Tonto to come over here, and he's going to go ahead and pop the door. Let's see what we get. Okay, and so far so good. Guys working on the door. Whoops, you see one thing about this, he is facing the wrong way. Got to be aware of that. So about now he's in position. to cover. He's going to pop the door. This is where it gets tricky because the suicide bomber is going to be in there. You see a hostage, and the suicide bomber will be either here, here, here. So you want to cover this. The two ways to do the suicide bomber are, number one, you go ahead and you can flashbang him, or the other way is you can pop the door, and as soon as you pop the door, you run out of the way and let your other guy shoot him. But I'm going to wait for this side, because if we can get another guy in here, take a shot, if the suicide bomber comes out, we'll get him before it ever happens. Okay, door is open, and we're going to pop the door. The door goes open and nothing in there. Okay, so this is good. And Chase and Bailey, we get Chase to come over here. Oops, let's get rid of that. And we're going to set him up left shift, focus in this area, and he's going to go like that and there, and we're going to get him to unlock the door. Meanwhile, we're going to get Bailey over here. He's going to focus on this spot too. Let's focus on a spot, and he's going to move in position like that, so that if anybody comes through here, they got it covered, but most likely there will be nothing. Now for Tonto, we got to be careful. As he gets closer, it's going to trigger the suicide bomber, but it is covered pretty well right here. So let's just wait, see how these guys do over here. Good, that's clear, and he's covering it very nice. He's staying way back, and let's see what happens. See if we can get in position. Okay, it's in position. Let's go ahead and pop the door. The door is open, and you're gonna get Chase here. Let's see if we can get him to switch to the pistol, and he is switched to M9 pistol. Oh, that's not a good one. Okay, then maybe it's Bailey who has the pistol. He's gonna switch, and we're gonna switch him back to the M16. Let's get the weapons right here. So this means this guy here, Bailey, is gonna be the point guy. We're gonna get him to go in here, and look at the shot he's got right through here. Okay, so with this shot, we set him up that way. Whoops. And let's get him to I can unlock the door, and he should be doing this. This guy here, Chase, will get in like that, and he will cover this area like that. Now here's where it gets tricky. Let's go ahead and quietly get up there and get this door. We're gonna move up there. Wait, let's do it differently. Let's move him and face him over there. We know that the guy's got to be in here. If it were done and we had got him, then what would happen is we wouldn't have to worry about this. I mean, the mission would end already, but you know that he's still in there. So this guy here, we're going to get him to come up there. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this shot. And there. And once he does that, we're going to have him pop the door. And after he pops the door, we're going to have him run back all the way over here. And let's see if we can spin him around like that. Let's just hope it works. Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh, look at that. Whoa! That's why you use the 1911. Check that out, people. You use the 1911 because he shot him and popped him. If you're not sure how that went, go back and watch it again. And look at that. He went in, popped the door. As soon as he popped it, he ran back. This guy didn't have a chance to detonate himself there, and that was their suicide bomber. These guys also had him covered. The suicide bomber will usually blow himself up close to you. So if you're not close to the suicide bomber, he'll keep following you. The reason why I got Tonto to run over here is because as he runs out of this guy's field of fire, this guy is able to open up and take a shot at him. But it looks like Tonto was just lightning fast and popped him 5 shots starting in here and got him out there. But look at the quickness that he exhibited. Meanwhile, these guys have opened the door, and after you do that, the hostages are free. Another thing you can do if you want is you can get the hostages and walk them out of here. That's another possibility. So if you want to do it, that's another way to do it. Thanks for watching, guys, and Hope you guys like this.